Hey Embers, welcome back to the channel and welcome to part 76 of my Harvest Moon Back to Nature slow playthrough. Here we are, our final spring. I cannot believe I'm saying that. We are here on the 1st of spring, year 3. This is insane to me that we are on our final spring. I can't believe it. And we just threw a flower at our wife, as you do. So yes, this is the last time you will see the 1st of spring. Oh, it's insane to me. I'm getting really emotional for some reason. This series is still going to be around for a very long time, but yeah, it's definitely drawing to a close somewhat. So here we are. It is, of course, a festival day today. It's going to be sunny tomorrow, which is lovely. And this episode is a little bit longer because, of course, it is the beginning of a new season. Everything takes a little bit longer. So the New Year Festival will be held tonight at the inn and in the square. Go to the inn if you'd like to drink. Go to the square if you're underage or want to dance. So last year we went to the square for the dance. This year we are going to be going to the inn so I can show you everything. But let's start off our first day of spring. Happy New Year. Wishing you a healthy year. That's from the Doctor and Ellie. Happy New Year from Saibara. Happy New Year from May and Barley. Really, really cute. And Happy New Year from Thomas and Harris. The Harvest Sprites. Oh, everyone's messaging us today. And that is it at the moment, but I think we may get some more Happy New Year messages. So what are we going to do first? We are, of course, going to take care of the chickens. So as usual, let's do a speed up for this. And while we're doing a speed up for this, I want to say thank you very much to everyone who has watched this series in any capacity. I have had a few comments from new people, so thank you very much. It means the world to me. And as I'm a bit soppy today, I'm going to get my soppiness out of the way and just say, if you've been here from episode 1, thank you so much. That is insane. We are on episode 76, our last spring. So if you've been here since episode 1, thank you so much. Honestly, that means a lot. And if you haven't, if you've popped into this series, then thank you very much. I got a lovely comment, and I'm so sorry, I cannot remember your name, but I got a lovely comment of someone popping in who had binged the entire series, and you have no idea how much that means to me. Someone took the time to go back and watch this entire series. And that must have taken so much time. So thank you very, very much. That honestly does mean the world to me. As you can see, for some reason, I'm very sappy, very emotional today. But the love on this series has really been incredible. And I just absolutely love this game. I adore this game. It will always be my favourite Harvest Moon no matter what. Even though we may play other Harvest Moon games on this channel, who knows? But as this one draws to a close, of course, another door has to open. So maybe we'll do another Harvest Moon long play, who knows? But thank you very, very much. It really, really does mean the world to me. And for some reason, it's really hit me that this is the start of our final spring. I don't know why it's hit me that much, but this series really has been a huge part of my life. I know that sounds daft, but we've been playing it for such a long time now. And like I say, there's still a long, long way to go. We've got all of spring, summer, autumn and winter until this series has ended. So we've still got a long way to go. But still, I'm just very, very grateful. And I want to let you guys know how grateful I am. So we're going to continue on. Of course, there'll be another big speed up soon. But we are going to go ahead and say hello to Binky the horse. We, of course, have to sort out the farm as well after a full season of no crops. And I do have some extra plans for the farm as well, which you will see as they progress. And yeah, we're 4 minutes in. I haven't said yet, but we are playing 3 days this episode as per usual. Massive speed up here while we take care of all of the animals. So we are playing, of course, the 1st, 2nd and the 3rd. We're still waiting for 2 babies, but Moo is going to have her baby tomorrow, which is really, really exciting. So we will see that in this episode. And yeah, this takes an incredibly long time now that we have almost a full house in the barn. So definitely needs speeding up. And we're trying to get to everybody. And they're all sort of clumped in one area together. So this takes a long time to make sure we've got everybody. Because I knew I was missing out on some. And spoiler alert, I go round the barn looking for people. Here we are, we have one. But The reason I was missing a few is because they have sneakily snuck outside. So you'll probably see that in a moment. I was going round and round looking for the ones I'd missed, and they're not in the barn. The naughty beans. So I think we're still shipping milk as it is at the moment, because I want to get up to 200 of everything. So we are still shipping milk as it is. But we are not far off until we can start changing the milk into cheese again. So we're going to go ahead and feed everybody. And, oh, no, I tell a lie. Nobody snuck out of the barn. That is tomorrow then, clearly. So a bit of a spoiler for tomorrow then. I know I had a bit of issues with some animals sneaking out of the barn. So we're going to do a big speed up here, gathering all of the crops. Let's go ahead and plant them. So we're going to do 4 rows of potatoes, 4 rows of cucumbers, 4 rows of not turnips, we're not doing turnips, 4 rows of cabbage and 4 rows of strawberries. There we go. Which gives us a lot of space to work with still on the farm, which I show you in a moment. But I do have plans for that space. Not very exciting plans, I'm afraid, but plans nonetheless. So let's go ahead and water everything. Again, of course, speeding this part up, because it takes quite a while. And we are also going to check if the grass needs cutting, and it does not. Not quite yet, but that's going to be fun when the grass does need cutting. So here I am showing you the farm. And as you can see, the potatoes, the cucumbers, the cabbages, and the strawberries. And there is this huge section here. So we are going to go ahead and do something with that. But with that, I believe we've done everything that we need to do on the farm today. My brain's completely blanking what I just watched, but I'm assuming we went in and sorted the hothouse. I'm pretty sure we did. So let's get everything back in order here. And I don't know what we're going to do for the rest of the day before the festival. Perhaps we're just going to head to the inn, I'm not sure. Now this part is, like I say, it's a bit longer than you've been used to. Obviously there's not too much happening in the winter in this game. This part is absolutely chock-a-block with lots of stuff, so a very, very exciting part if I do say so myself. As exciting as this game can get, but I do love it, you know. I love this game. So yes, we are just going to wait around at the inn, so I'll probably do a skip here until 6 o'clock. Here we are, and this is a festival, so I'm going to stay quiet, let you enjoy the festival for what it is, and I will be back with you when the festival is over. And I think this is your first time seeing this. So we may have indulged a little too much there. But it's New Year's, it's fine. And with that, Moo has given birth today. So this is our final cow of the whole playthrough. Oh my goodness. This is our last cow. We now have all 10 cows, and we are going to call this one Rose to go along with the flower theme that we sort of picked halfway through. But yeah, there's very weird naming conventions in this playthrough, but we are going to go ahead with Rose the cow, because I think Rose the cow is one of the cutest things ever. Yes, I'm still talking about cute things, as always. But with that, let's start off day 2. Hopefully Potpourri is not too mad at us for getting drunk last night, but I'm sure she can understand. We left her and the baby at home, bless her. She's a trooper. But to be fair, we must have got a babysitter because she'd have been out dancing in the square, I imagine. So with that, let's check the weather. And it is again nice and sunny tomorrow. Wonderful stuff. And we're going to go ahead and check the news and see what events we have on for our final spring. So we have the Spring Goddess Festival, the local horse race, the cooking festival. We still need to win the horse race and the cooking festival. So hopefully we win both of those because it's our final opportunity to actually do so. So we have some more Happy New Year stuff. This is from Cliff. Then we have Jeff from the supermarket. Basil and Anna. Duke and Manna from the winery. And that's it so far. And it's nice to see something from Cliff because, of course, depending on how you play, Cliff can actually leave the village. Of course, he's not leaving for us. So here we go again. The big speed up while we sort out the barn. We are just waiting for one more birth. And then we will have a full house. And as you can see, it's getting incredibly crowded in here. But look how tiny the new cow is. Look at little Rose. She's tiny. So I have mentioned it before, of course, but if you're playing this game for yourself, you know, for efficiency, I wouldn't bother getting the cows and the sheep pregnant. I would just buy them, personally. We're finally getting golden milk again, because of course we haven't been able to milk Moo while she's been pregnant. But as you guys know, I'm trying my best to do 100% of this game, which means we do need to start on the legendary fish soon. I need to check that. So I got 1 cow and 1 sheep pregnant, you know, just to show you everything in this game. But if I was playing on my own, I probably wouldn't do that. Well, I definitely wouldn't do that. Anyway, with that, this is a huge speed up. We've watered everything on the farm. We're now in the hothouse, of course. Then we're going to grab the honey and feed the fish and go straight into the chicken coop. So huge speed up here. Getting everything done on day 2. It is, of course, a birthday today as well. And my stomach just rumbled at that exact moment, so I do apologise if you heard that. And we are going to go ahead and keep an egg aside for the Harvest Goddess as well. So you can see that we are not shipping the honey, because the honey is going to be somebody's birthday present. Let's go ahead and gather the spring crops. We do, of course, have our Shreks back, the bamboo shoots and the bluegrass. Not as many crops as autumn, of course, or fall, but more crops than summer, and a heck of a lot more crops, wild crops, than winter. We haven't gathered wild crops in a while. So with that, let's go ahead and give an egg to the Harvest Goddess, as usual. I feel like she fits in the best in the spring as well. And again, I've said it before, at risk of repeating myself, I can't even get down the stairs. But the Harvest Goddess is not a secret marriage candidate in Back to Nature, but she is in other Harvest Moon games. So with that, let's head into Gotz's because it is Louie's birthday. So we're going to go ahead and give Louie this honey. And he says, wow, this is honey from your farm, right? It's really good stuff, you know. It is indeed. So with that, let's head back. Oh, we're not heading back to the farm. We're heading out into the village. No, we're not. No, we're heading back to the... What are we doing? Nope, we're heading back to the farm. And as I say, we end up doing quite a lot on day 2. We have done everything on the farm at the moment, but I think we are going to end up doing a little bit more. So we're going to go ahead and ship these wild crops. And then we'll get on with the rest of day 2. Which again is quite a busy day. So let's head back out. And hopefully you're okay with the length of the episode. Some of these episodes are longer than others, of course. We've had some that are like 15 minutes long, I think. And we've had some that are just under an hour long, if not a little bit more. And what's this? Our first random event of year 3. So who does this involve? I came down from the mountain to ask Rick for some eggs. Oh, you don't know the story then. Rick's not well, so now the chickens aren't laying eggs. Oh no. What? That's terrible. Did he get food poisoning? And sorry if you can hear any music in the background. People are playing music really loud, I'm afraid. No, remember his sister Potpourri? Oh, I see. Well, I should go home then. Yes, it's better. So he's what, lovesick? Not lovesick. Everyone is talking about you, Rick. Since Potpourri left, you've stopped doing any work on the poultry farm. Also, he's depressed. Now that she's gone, I don't feel like doing anything. Yeah, he's depressed. Potpourri was your favourite and the most important person in your life. That's not true. I like you the best. After that comes Potpourri and my mother too. Is that so? Well... What? Me? Then I'm going to help on the poultry farm. Anyhow, my parents can run the supermarket. What are you talking about? You don't have to do that. It's okay. Lilia talked to me about it. Anyway. Eh? Mum talked about it? About what? Lilia, I've come to help out. So I believe this is actually their marriage event, so that's technically their proposal, I think. So now I think that Lilia and Rick are going to get married. So let's go and see what Rick has to say about it. If he can talk. What's happening here? What are you doing, Karen? I think she's asked your mum if you can get married. And he's saying the same thing. So I think Rick and Karen are now going to get married, which is really exciting. That is their final heart event. And that can only happen if you're married to Potpourri. So I believe if you're not married to Potpourri, Rick and Karen will never get married, unfortunately. So we may see their wedding in a future episode. So that is, like I say, our first random event of the year. So we're now going to head on, where are we going to go? We're going to head into the inn to see if another random event pops. And it didn't. So with that, let's head back out. We are looking for another random event. We're technically looking for 3 more heart events for the other girls. So we're married to Potpourri. We've had Karen's. So we need Mary's, Ellie's and Anne's. So we're going to go into the supermarket instead and we are going to buy a load of grass seeds because basically I was debating about having flowers, but basically we are going to plant a load of grass on that side of the farm that we're not currently using. Now I did want to plant flowers because they look really pretty. However, how many bags are we buying? We're buying 30 bags. However, the flowers you do have to water and they only grow for that season. So we'd have to buy spring flowers, then summer flowers, then fall/autumn flowers. So instead I have decided to just get grass. So we're just going to speak to Karen, but she doesn't say anything different. So now there's going to be a speed up while we grab all of the flour for the Harvest Sprites, because we are going to go and see if we can join in a Sprite tea party to get the relaxation tea leaves. Now you have seen that in a previous episode, but we do need the relaxation tea leaves again, because obviously we didn't win the cooking festival last time. This time, spoiler alert, we are going to go for the relaxation tea again, but we're going to do something a little bit different. So with that, we're going to head into the library and see if Mary's random event pops up. Unfortunately, it didn't, but while we're here, we might as well talk to everybody. So we've got Mary, we have Gray, and we have the doctor upstairs, who we're going to go and say hello to as well. With that, unfortunately, the only place we haven't been yet is in the upstairs of Mary's house. And we can't quite do that yet, but hopefully we can do that before the playthrough is over, because that's the only location we haven't seen in all of Mineral Town. So next up, we are going to go to the Sprites, and hopefully join in their tea party, because we do want to get those relaxation tea leaves again. Oh, we can walk into a wall first though, if you want. Now the tea party doesn't start till 3, I don't think, so I'll get back to you when it's 3 o'clock. Okay, here we are. Let's join a Harvest Sprite tea party. So what you have to do is talk to the person nearest the door and see what they say. Welcome, Budum. If you're going to join the tea party, please bring gifts. So once you've got that message, then you need to start handing out your flower to everybody. Don't just start handing out the flower before you've spoken to them, because it can get a little bit messy. I did show this in the first year of us playing, or maybe the second year of us playing. I can't remember, but you have seen this before. So let's continue on. And if we've done it right, we should be invited to the tea party. I know there was a lot of issues the last time I did this because I couldn't work out what time I needed to be here for, and it is indeed 3 o'clock. So here we are at the tea party. And we go to leave and we should be rewarded with the relaxation tea leaves. It's a gift for you, Budum. They're tea leaves for relaxing, Budum. Wonderful stuff. So we're going to go ahead and try and use these again in the cooking festival this year. So we definitely need to cook with them. What I did last time was just cooked the tea leaves, or rather steeped them, I guess, in a pot. And this time I'm going to add sugar, and hopefully that helps. I believe while I'm recording this part that I already did that. In hindsight, I should have added honey, and I don't think I did add honey. I think I just added sugar. So there may be a possibility we do not win the cooking festival. Ugh, I'm really not sure what to do. I might do some research and have a look. But I should have added honey, and I don't think I did. I think I just added sugar. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully, we do win the cooking festival this year. So Zach's took the produce. What are we going to do next? There's probably going to be a speed up, I would imagine. Yes, because I am going to go ahead and sort out the rest of the farm now. Ah, no, we're going to put Binky away first, because is it raining tomorrow? I think it might be raining tomorrow. No? Yes? No? No, it's not raining tomorrow. So I'm going to pop those relaxation tea leaves away, and then I need to, do not put tea leaves in a fridge. I did not decide that. That's what the game's decided. And then we are going to grab some stuff out of the toolbox, perhaps. I can't remember if we already have it on us. Nope, maybe we already have it on us. I'm not sure. Back on the horsey. No, we are going back into the house. Okay. I think we did need to go to the toolbox after all. Yes, we do. I thought so. So a bit of a detour there. So that is the grass that we need. Are we putting the grass away? What did we just put away? I have no idea. I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's going on. I have no idea. So now we're having a speed up because I'm sorting out where everything needs to be placed. And this obviously takes quite a while. You'll see what I'm doing. Just having a little readjust of things to get them how they need to be. Making sure that's as even as we can possibly have it. Now I did want a fence around the grass in back, but unfortunately I didn't factor it in, and I don't think I can put a fence there now. I think once the grass is grown, it's grown. I don't think I can put a fence on top of it, unfortunately. So I'm fencing this bit in, which is what I would have done at the top. So that's all fenced in now. Now we're going to do our best to get everything tilled. And this is just going to be filled with grass as well. But with that, it's 5:10 in the morning. We are going to head to bed. You can see the morning music has already started playing. So we do need to sort out the grass. But not today. I realised we did pick up the grass. I thought we'd put it back. My brain didn't look at that right. So with that, let's move on to day 3. And that's our final day of this episode. So here we are on day 3. For some miracle, or by some miracle I should say, we didn't sleep in. Even though we got to bed at 5:10, we did still wake up at 6 o'clock. Fortunately, I just threw away flour at potpourri again. Not good. So I'll give her the ones she doesn't like as much, unfortunately, but she still likes them. So next up, we'll check the weather. And it's going to be raining tomorrow. That's why I thought it was rain. It's raining tomorrow. So we definitely need to get the horse into the barn. So with that, let's head out and start day 3. So we'll check the mailbox. And we have some more Happy New Year things. Lilia and Rick. And then we have Doug. And that's it for today. So we're going to go into the barn. So a big speed up here while we sort out everybody in the barn. 19 out of the 20 animals now. We're just waiting on the sheep pregnancy. Or birth, I should say. Which would be a lamb, now I've thought on it, but I think they're born as sheep. And again, I think we're still shipping the milk as is for now. Hopefully that'll change soon. Look at the little one, little Rose. So we're due to have the sheep baby. The sheep baby. It sounds so weird. Tomorrow. So you'll see that next week. Now again, I feel like we're missing people. So I spend a lot of time looking around for them. Because my maths isn't mathing. We've definitely not said hello to 19 people. And we are still shipping the milk for now. So let's go ahead and feed everybody. And see if we can locate the missing suspects. And I cannot get out for the life of me here, as you can see. Very difficult. And here they are. So this is what I was talking about before. So we've managed to get everybody in the barn and we did grab that milk. So now onto the hothouse. And ship the remainder of the milk there. And water everything. Nothing's grown yet, of course. We'll grab the honey, we'll feed the fish and go straight onto the chickens, I would imagine. Nope, we're going to say hello to the horse first. We might as well put Binky in the barn as well. Yep, so let's go, because unfortunately it's raining tomorrow and you're not going to like that. So into the barn we go. And back out, let's head back to the chickens. So once again, a big speed up while we take care of the chickens. We are going to keep an egg for the Harvest Goddess. We lost a bit of chicken feed there, unfortunately. But I don't believe we need to buy any more just yet. And we've got our egg for the Harvest Goddess. So with that, let's head out. Of course, we'll gather the wild crops while we're here. So let's head back to the farm. We haven't got the other wild crops. I think it's just a grass that we're missing. And we're heading straight out because we're trying to see if any random events happen. Like I say, we do have the events for Mary, Ellie and Anne to go. I think we've seen Karen's, and of course we're with Potpourri. So we're going to head to the clinic to see if the random event with Ellie and the doctor happens. And will it? Let's see. Is this their pre-marriage event? It is indeed. So this is the last event before they get married, I believe. I can't decide whether to leave the village or not. Oh no. I thought I should go back to the city to study some more and become a better doctor. When are you going to leave? For how long? I'm not going. What? I like this village. I want to stay here and help the villagers, so I've decided not to leave for the city. Doctor. Ellie, I need your help. I have many things to learn from you. I hope we can run the clinic together forever. Aww. So cute. Sorry, but the clinic isn't open yet. No, that's alright. That's alright. Doctor, I'll stay by your side forever. Oh, cute. So those two should get married now. So we do still need to see Mary's and Anne's. And then everyone should be married, I think. We'll have to wait and see what happens with that. I don't actually think in all my years playing this game I've ever seen any of the other villagers get married, so that's quite exciting. So for now, we're going to head back to the farm. And we haven't shipped the wild crops yet. We've done everything inside of the buildings that we need to do. We just need to work on outside of the farm. So let's go ahead and ship these. And we're going to go ahead and plant the grass, I think. Let's see. Yes, so there might be a big speed up here while we plant all of the grass, yes. So we do obviously lose a few seeds here and there because I'm trying to get it sorted out. Little mole there, hello. So that's all the grass seeds planted. Now we need to go ahead and water, but we're not going to do all the watering because we are going to head back out. See if we can see any more random events. So we've still got a bit of watering to do. Luckily we don't need to water the grass. That's nice. So let's see if Mary's final heart event pops. And it does! Yay! Hey Mary, you know what? Starting today I get to do real work. That's wonderful. I know you were always complaining he didn't let you do anything, but chores. Now you're one step closer to your goal, right? What? Oh, yes, that's right. I am closer to becoming a blacksmith, but I had another goal too, you know. Another? What? I decided that once I was allowed to do blacksmith work, I would propose to you. Oh, this is the first time he's actually said propose. None of the others use the word propose. Propose to me? Why me? Mary, aren't you going to give me your answer? Yeah, go on, Mary. Where's the answer? So with that, I think they're going to be married as well. And Gray is the... not Gray. Yeah, Gray. Yeah, Gray is the only one that used the word propose. So with that, back to the farm we go. There's going to be a lot of marriages in this village soon, isn't there? And we're going to carry on watering. Obviously, we've got nothing to gather just yet. And with that, we're going to go see if the grass is ready, but it is not. It's not ready just yet. So we're going to head back into the farm. I believe we're going to play Oh no, we're going to sort the toolbox out. We might play ball with the dog a little bit. But we're going to pop all the tools back where they need to be. Well, all the seeds back where they need to be, sorry. And yeah, we're going to play ball with the dog a little bit. So I'm going to speed this part up a little. And then we're going to go to bed. So I'm going to end it off here. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed. And until next week, bye, Embers.